A late-night radio DJ in Canada was getting a lot of strange call-ins for 3 weeks straight. He'd get these calls at around 3 a.m. from a man who would only breathe into the phone. The DJ would ask him questions, but the man would never answer. And after about 10 minutes of this, he would hang up. At first, the DJ thought it was a prank call from some bored teenagers. But then he started getting the same calls at home too. They'd be driving down the highway in the middle of the night, and they'd hear the faint breathing coming from the other line. Sometimes they'd even hear the caller's deep voice saying, "I want to speak to God," or "I have something to tell you." But when the DJ asked him what it was, he'd just breathe heavily into the phone again. It got to the point where the DJ was so freaked out that he didn't want to take the calls anymore. But his producer convinced him that it would be good radio to play up the mystery and just roll with it. So they decided to hold another seance over the air. The DJ put out a request to all of his listeners to call in and ask the breathing man any questions they had. And one woman in particular wanted to know why he was breathing so heavily. Was he having a heart attack? Had he been in an accident? Why was he ignoring everyone? And then the DJ heard something that made the blood freeze in his veins. It was the caller's full name. He whispered it into the phone. "My name is Richard Nixon Davis." And then he told them the exact day that he was going to die. November 12th at 7:18 p.m. Now, this was a Tuesday, which meant that there were only a few hours left for Mr. Davis to live. The DJ immediately called 911, and the operator told him that there had already been a call about a possible heart attack victim matching Mr. Davis's description. They sent an ambulance to his house, but by the time they got there, he had already passed away. The DJ later said that it was the most traumatic experience of his life, and that he still gets freaked out whenever the phone rings in the middle of the night. That's all for today. See you next time.